What's up, Redskins fans? Coming to you with day 6 from Redskins training camp in Richmond, Virginia. Everything's still rolling. They're installing some different stuff, RPO stuff. Um, the other day we talked about Darius Geis and Alex Smith. Today I want to talk about the defensive group that we have that's going to probably make the roster. Top names on that, of course, it's going to be Josh Norman. Preston Smith, Ryan Kerrigan, Deron Payne, Ryan Anderson, Jonathan Allen, Pernell McPhee, all those, Stacey McGee. Then we signed Orlando Scandrick, I think about for 2 years, 3 years. I think we're going to be set up. We do have some young guys in the back playing safety. You got Monte and you got Quentin Dunbar, which is going to be pretty good. I feel like Quentin's he's got a little bit seasoned. He played a little bit last year. So did Monte. Monte looked really good, actually, when he got his reps on the field. Also, they can play really good special teams. As you've seen, highlight reel of Quentin Dunbar catching that, I think it was a fake kickoff or fake punt. If I do recall, he caught it down the sideline against the Giants, give us a first down. We won that game that day. Also, on the defensive side, I feel like Greg Manuski is going to have his system right. Then you got Jim Thomasula working on that defensive line. He's a great coach, too. That's going to really play a big part and a big role into the scheme and how everybody gets acclimated to what they're trying to do and what they're trying to show the new guys, especially Deron Payne. But then you got Bill Callahan. He'd really help it on the offensive side. But defense is really where my main focus is because defense wins championships. And they win championships by, number one, stopping the run. We got to be able to stop the run first and foremost. Then we need to be able to pass rush on the edge. We need to get contain on the quarterback when we can't get the rush there, which I don't feel like we're going to have that issue. We did have 17 starters on injured reserve last year. When Jonathan Allen was healthy last year, we did have a top 5 rush defense, which is huge. And then when he went down and Ryan Anderson started having stinger problems in his shoulders, they were really having a tough time stopping people. Zach Brown, you've seen him flying through the ball. He had the most tackles in the NFL on our team. We did get him back, signed him to an extension, so that's going to be a great pickup and a great person with command, all that. Get somebody. Then we got Mason Foster back. Now, that's going to be huge. Mason was in the system a couple years ago. He went away for a little bit, come back. He really knows what's going on. That's really going to help Zach Brown, and then we have command of that defense and what they think is going to be run and what they're trying to do. Get all those players in locations where they need to be. We need coverage for the zones and all that kind of stuff. 1 high safety, 2 high, 2 deep, whatever you want to play. I like, personally, man-to-man coverage. As long as we don't have those big speedy receivers on the outside that can really burn our outside guys, which is going to be kind of hard. I know Josh Norman, he's got burned a couple times. And in Orlando, I haven't really watched much film on him. I'm not a big Cowboys fan, as you know. He was a Cowgirls player for quite a while. But now he's over here. He's going against his arch rivals, his former team. But the defense as a whole, I think we're going to be very productive. I feel like the defense is probably going to go into probably at least top 10, if not I'd say top 5. When we come rolling around, I feel like we're going to grab top 10 pretty quick, and then we'll start working our way down. The real games are going to come to show what our defense can do against Atlanta, the Eagles, the Cowboys, Green Bay. They're going to be real big ones. even the Browns this year is going to be a tough team to play against. Also, I feel like our rush defense is really going to be improved. I'm hoping that our pass defense is going to be way better than it was last year. We did give up a lot of stuff, and I hope that our tackling is really a lot better because we missed a lot of tackles last year that we should not have missed. And it was crazy. You would hit, lower their helmet, and they wouldn't wrap up. That's the fundamentals all the way back from Pee Wee football. You have to wrap up. Also, I feel like if we can generate a pass rush, we're going to be plus in the takeaway ratios, which is huge to win games. Turnover ratio is big. And I feel like on the offensive side of the ball, with Alex Smith, we're not going to have many turnovers. Unless the guys just can't hang on to the ball and the ball fumbles and we can't recover it. Other than that, I don't really see that being an issue. For our defense, we got a few takeaways last year. I would like to see a lot more of those, considering what we've brought in to help out with the pressure up the middle and also on the edge. You got Preston Smith coming in on his last year of his rookie deal. I'm looking for him to really stand out this year and really get around that edge a lot faster. He seemed kind of slow the last couple of years. He did get in there last year and do a whole lot more than he did in his second year, but I feel that this year is his money year. He knows he's got to get a contract extension. And I feel like he's got a chip on his shoulder. I know he wants to do better than he had been doing. He mentioned today that he was working on his craft and his technique and how we got a specialist for outside linebackers versus inside linebackers. So I think that's going to help too. However, on the defensive side, we lost some key contributors. Trent Murphy's gone. Will Compton's gone. Those were two big ones that we missed. Will Compton was really good with calling our defense. And now he's over there. I forgot. I think Will Compton went to the Minnesota Vikings, if I'm not mistaken. But overall, I feel like our DBs are going to be young, some in the middle, some in the back. A couple of our corners are still kind of a question mark. Josh Norman's not so much. Orlando Scandrick, not so much. But then you got the slot guys. We gave away Kendall Fuller through the Chiefs to acquire Alex Smith, which I think we needed Alex Smith, but I did not want to give away a future Pro Bowler. I really feel Kendall Fuller was really coming into his form. He was really doing good. But on the other side, you also got Monte Nicholson that really has a high ceiling. I really like this guy. He had flashes last season in his rookie season, and I feel like he's really going to explode off the scene here shortly, and he will do a great job. As for Quentin Dunbar, I feel like he's going to do a great job too this year and for many years to come. Greg Minuski's system is very player-friendly. It's all about gaps. You got to stay in your gap. You got to stay in your zone. You can't overplay it, and you can't outplay yourself because it can happen. Especially with speed guys on the outside, you got to watch it. You got to watch for fakes and inside leverage and outside leverage and stuff like that. It's all about technique and finesse on those things. But all fundamentals that all these pros work on a daily basis. But that's pretty much it for the defense. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about the offensive line and Bill Callahan's the way he operates. And then we'll go into different things about some of the tackles and how Trent Williams is one of the most elite left tackles in the league. But if you like my videos, once again, go ahead and like and share and subscribe. And I'll be back again with another edition of Training Camp tomorrow. And then we'll touch around different subjects. If there's anything that you particularly want to hear about me talk, give you any advice, any get insight, anything that you would like to hear about, just don't hesitate. Let me know. Comment it, share it, like it, and most of all, subscribe. And I'll keep the content coming. And as always, bleed burgundy of gold until the day I die. HTTR, Redskins Nation. Love you guys.